Yeah, happy Sunday. Oh boy, I had a long weekend, y'all. I'll wait till some people get into the room. I see there's six of y'all. Let's say hello if you in here. Turn this down. Doo-doo-doo. I have been social enough in the past 3 days than I have been the entire month. Hello, Chef Cece. Hello, Naries21. So this is a live where, oh yeah, I forgot B performed. Okay, I guess we have something else to talk about. Damn, I should have put that in the in the title. Oh well, it constitutes as hot topics. Anyway, hey y'all, happy Sunday. One of my Sunday lives. This might be my last live for the month, or I may be lying. We'll find out. Just making sure y'all can hear me. Well, thank you for bringing it up because I totally forgot about it. I've been just trying to be a patient Beehive member, with my diamond level membership and just wait for the visuals. But yes, welcome. This is Tall Order Live, where, yeah, you're just going to get me here. No editing. I said in my community post that I was going to review the first episode of The Real Friends of WeHo. So while I was watching the episode, I was like, ain't really nothing to review here. And I was really like trying to keep focus on the show, but I was just in my phone. Candy Crush was more interesting. If you've been rocking with Pop Rose for a while, we call it a Best Fiends tea. This was a Best Fiends tea. Hello, y'all, for coming in the room. We got 42 people. I'm just going to touch on the first topic of today for this episode because it's only going to be an hour. The Real Friends of WeHo review. I just thought, okay, I could just talk to y'all about this live. I'm not about to waste time editing something like this because editing takes me about probably for a show like this 2 hours, and I'm just like, it's not worth it. It's not. And most of y'all, I feel like don't even F with this show. So I'll be doing it for no reason. Anywho, The Real Friends of WeHo, when it came on, well, I guess we can start with the backlash first. So the backlash was terrible. I mean, Todrick Hall, no one likes him. That's the main idea of it. Doesn't matter who else was on here. Todrick Hall was one of the faces of it, and that's why people don't want to support it. It's also, to some people, it's white centered. Even though half the cast is black, people think it's like white centered because okay, you got white gays and then the white gay adjacents. Let's see. Neri say he didn't even watch it. I mean, hey, that's why me and Alex are here to do that for you. Uh, I'm only familiar with, let me see, four of the six people on here. So yeah, the show started, and already you're turned off by Brad saying, WeHo is the epicenter of the gay world. That is just such a strong, like a lie. Like just not factual at all. Like no one thinks about WeHo, like New York's gay scene. I would even say before WeHo, there's San Francisco. Before them, it's Atlanta. Like for the black gays, that's the black gay mecca. I don't know what WeHo is. I mean, WeHo, it's like, lily white gay neighborhood of the vapid LA gays. What's wrong with Todrick Hall? Well, Todrick Hall, like He scammed a lot of people, like not pay people that work for him. Also, some of his work, like he was popular at first. I remember, like people used to like his stuff used to go viral all the time. But a lot of people would say he's a caricature of black culture, black women. Like he would make black entertainment for white people. And it's like, okay, are they laughing at him or laughing with him? Like he would just be that type. Also, in his personal life, he's very white adjacent. Like I feel like he really doesn't really F. I can't really curse on the lives, y'all. He doesn't really F with like other black gays like that. So that's like the gist of it, like why so many people hate Todrick Hall. Todrick admitting he didn't pay his dancers, but still excusing it was a choice. I agree. It was a weak excuse. Like, who cares if like you doing this all on your own, independent? Pay people, you raccoon. Um. So yeah, the show itself. I'm gonna just start on the characters. So Brad Goretzky, is that his last name? It doesn't matter. We know him from the Rachel Zoe Project. I used to watch that religiously. It was a really good show. Brad was kind of like the side banana. What do you call it? The second banana on the show. He then does some. He actually is a bona fide stylist. Like he works. Like he's definitely legit. His man is rich. He did comedy. I think he wrote for Will and Grace and stuff like that. So he got money. Um, what else? Like he's just not that interested. Like I really don't care about what Brad is going through. Like stick to something that you know of, like your wheelhouse, like fashion and stuff like that. I don't care anything else about what you doing in WeHo. And he lied about the house he lives in. Yes, allegedly. Because I think he said he brought his deed to the house on the show. Oh yeah, the doo doo tweets on the shows. Yeah, but yeah, y'all. Let me get to the show. So yeah, first we got Brad. Okay, not that interesting. Then we had Todrick, who I've already explained why. He's hated amongst his own community. He talks about it on the show. He's very aware. That was another thing. Like on this show, a lot of people they're just very aware of the cameras. Like that's another thing. They just kept breaking the fourth wall. And sometimes it's cute on Housewives or whatever, but I think they were just too aware that they were being filmed. Next up is Dorian from College Hill. Honestly, I would not know Dorian outside of that. He seems to be the blackest person on there. He says he doesn't even frequent WeHo, so I'm just like, why are you on here? You just want to be on TV. That's the thing. So then he has to let us know how important he is, that he is a CEO. Okay, there's a lot of CEOs in LA. A lot in WeHo. He was giving me Jason Lee vibes. He was giving real strong Jason Lee vibes. As not as much as Jason Lee, but I can see like he's almost in that area. I wanted to like Dorian, but he just seemed like an a-hole, just a little bit. Um, let's see. So they have the two people that I don't really know at all. There's this one person who's just on there because he's married to the guy who played Aaron on Mean Girls. Okay, hi, don't really care about you. And then there's another one. He's like this white gay influencer that I've never heard of. Allegedly, they had an OnlyFans person on here, but then the cast, I think two people refused to film with them. So then, like the network, well, not the network, but production didn't have any choice but to just drop him from the show. Oh yeah, so Dorian had his nudes leaked back in the day. Look, I wasn't even familiar with College Hill that much. I would watch like a few episodes here and there, but I'm trying to think. Did Dorian come? Was he on any other show? Like I know he makes little cameo appearances or whatever. So then last but not least, there's one person on here that I was kind of intrigued by, and that was the reason why I was watching the show. His name is Curtis Hamilton. I think we've seen him on Insecure. He was in what is it? The Straight Outta Compton movie. He seemed like he's going on his coming out journey, and from what I hear, because you know the 6 degrees of separation with the black gay world, it's very small. I know a lot of people that know him. I'm thinking he kind of white adjacent too. I mean, you can tell by the mustache, y'all. Any black man that has just the porn star mustache, nothing else, he's white adjacent, most likely. Most likely, or they only date white men or white people. What are y'all saying? This is a gentrified Bad Boys LA, just with a little bit more money. I mean, it's almost like the A-list show that was on Logo back in the day, the Kings of Napa TV series. Dorian looks like Baraka from Mortal Kombat. You know what? You know what? You mean, but I totally see it. Not the teeth, but his head is shaped just like Baraka. I can't unsee it now. Now look what you did, Natasha. Dorian used to be in Chloe's clique and friends with those black twins she hangs out with. Ah, okay. See, all it is, oh my God, Jesse Lee, I thought you were Jason Lee at first. um, that's how you do it in Hollywood. It's like everyone's just looking for a come up, and you you try to befriend people in high places. Like I'm about to put Amanda Seals tea out, but I might like when she met Issa Rae, I was just like, it just made sense. She makes these type of connections. Like I realized that, me and Amanda, we couldn't be friends because what can I do for her but provide just being a good friend? Like, she would definitely care about, meeting someone like that's influential that can, put her on. But anyway, we were talking about insecure, y'all. That was just a little segue. So Curtis Hamilton, he's doing his whole like coming out journey. I do know that a lot of black LA gays, a lot of them are, well, they strive to be straight passing because a lot of them want to be actors or like influencers, and they know that I don't know. I'm guessing there's more desirability in straight passing gay men. I don't know. That's another conversation. But yeah, um, I appreciate his story, but Homeboy could have chose a different medium to do that. He didn't have to. Like you have Issa Rae as a friend, you were gonna be good. Like she makes a little cameo on here because she loves you that much. Yes, C Diggy Live. Yeah, yeah. I'm on for an hour. Hello to the. Oh, we got 100 people in here already. Hey, y'all. If you're just joining, I'm just doing a little mini review of the WeHo show, and then we're gonna talk about other television shows and hot topics. Because I want to talk about Beyonce. Y'all just reminded me. But yeah, like Curtis, he's a little easy on the eyes, and I'm probably gonna be crushing until I see him on the screen with a white man. But I might watch the next few episodes because I just found out from Todrick's post that it's only 6 episodes, only 6. But I do just question the motives of everyone on here. Like y'all definitely wanted to be on TV. Like who doesn't want to be on TV? Okay. They wanted that exposure for themselves. He said that he rejected the show 4 times. Well, I'm not sure how much they paid you, but I will say that I don't think it was worth it. I mean, for you to be relevant for like what, 6 or 7 weeks, and then just fade into obscurity, and then when you go on casting calls, oh, that's that dude that was from the WeHo show that everybody hated. That's what you're gonna be known for. But you know, I feel for him because I feel like his story was the only one that had some substance to it because it's a pretty vapid show. The gist of it was, because I think only a few of them are friends, and the rest of them are just like associates. But one of them, like the thirsty influencer, he's getting engaged. He's having an engagement party. He invited like the cast. I think him and Dorian get into it. They clash because Dorian doesn't respect influencers, or I'm not sure about content creators, but I don't know, Dorian. You might need to chill out because we know where you started out as an influencer, basically. You hung around influencers to gain relevance. I always hate that when people try to downgrade someone's like however they get money. Like whether it be influencers or OnlyFans people, just because 9 to 5 these days, it's people can make money any kind of way now. And I think people that work 9 to 5 are mad at those people. Let's see. Oh yeah, they also hate Todrick because of his performance on Big Brother as well. And if y'all ever want to see that, I reviewed that season. It's on my playlist. Celebrity Big Brother 2. I reviewed the whole season. But yeah, Todrick was a mess. He was a fool on there. Uh, I also think this episode, well, the episodes could be 30 minutes, honestly. Like they don't do enough for me to care. Oh, and when I was watching Drag Race at the gay bar, when the Real Friends of WeHo came on, they cut that stuff off immediately. I'm trying not to curse, by the way. They immediately cut the show off. And I was just like, damn. So then allegedly, I think Drag Race had 700,000 viewers. And then the real Friends of WeHo, they got 20K views. So people unanimously like shut their TVs off when this came on. So hopefully the network gets the idea not to renew this show. I think it'd be very embarrassing if they just discontinue the show. Oh, this is a really good question. Christian Taylor, why do you think gay shows get so much hate from the gay community? Is Drag Race all we got? I mean, it's a pretty judgmental community, and I think the reason why people hated this show was most likely Todrick, and then centering it around white gays. But I will say though, even if Todrick was on here, I still think this show would have been heavily criticized. Excuse me, I'm thirsty. This is the part where I probably would have edited out. Um, but yeah, like Todrick said, like he did a post today. He said it's only 6 episodes. I think he's trying to come down on the gay community for not supporting like this gay show. But I want him to support, the people that worked for him by paying them. That's what I want him to do. Wrong messenger, sir. Um, But yeah, I mean, even I think people forget, even when the A list premiered, like this was on the Logo show, people were rolling their eyes at that. So I don't know. I don't know why people turn their nose up at gay shows, like, well, gay reality shows, because it is what it is. Um, I think there's just a lot of groups to please. Like in the LGBTQA, etc., you got to please everybody. Like, okay, if you do a gay show, people gonna be like, well, is there a trans person? Is there a trans person on the show? What about the lesbian representation? Oh, well, all y'all showing is just these type of gays. Why y'all only showing femme gays? Y'all can't show masculine gays. Then we got to make sure, we got to see black people on there, the black gay. It's just a lot of people to satisfy. And I think that's why it's hard to um, really support a show, a reality show like that. I mean, there's so many trash shows though, and there's not a lot of content for us. Let's see. What are y'all saying? Yeah, I don't think MTV will cancel it either. Like, unless one of the cast members did something crazy, but they put money into this, like the cast is paid or whatever. They don't care, they got their money from the show. I do think that, like, I haven't seen a show in such a long time that was just met with such vitriol and the type of hate towards this show. Like, I get it, we can roast the show, but it's another thing to like just really hate. Just don't watch it. Don't watch it. But it is really like getting on some people's nerves, and then you messing with the drag race fandom because that fan base is like barbs. Like I said on, I want to say another live, but if y'all didn't know, like Curtis Hamilton was doing his like intro on a tweet, like from the what is it, the profile for the show, and all the replies, all the mentions under the post was scat play. Like someone posted like girls with like feces all over them, and I was disgusted. And I was just like, is it that serious, y'all? And y'all couldn't say this for Todrick's real. Y'all had to do it for Curtis. Like I really feel bad for him because he's thinking, oh, I'm doing something, really brave as a black man. I'm coming out gay, but it's on a show that no one is taking seriously right now. So I kind of feel bad for him in that regard. But yeah, it's a little unsettling to me how people are just really hating this show. And even Todrick, I'm gonna save this for the panel if you watch the panel, because Maddie wants us to talk about Todrick Hall. Like, okay, if you dislike Todrick Hall, like at this point, I'm worried about this man's safety. How many people just can't stand him? Like, I've seen Todrick before. Like, he's been at the same club as me. Like, he must love strippers as much as I do. But I've seen him. He was next to me. Whatever, like I didn't say hello to him. I was just like, oh, that's Todrick Hall. But I think that there are some crazy people out here that might put their hands on him. He might have to walk with security. And I'm just thinking, really, at the end of the day, what has he done? He's like, okay, he's a raccoon. Okay, he didn't pay some of his dancers. He's a scammer, and he's a reality show villain. What else? What else? He didn't do nothing to me. So it's just like I could dislike him, but I'm not gonna spit on him in public. I'm not gonna like touch him. So I'm just thinking, like, I think people really need to separate like the vitriol just a little bit and just still keep the humanity, because there's worse people than Todrick Hall. There's worse. Like that light skinned guy, Christian Walker, who's trying to like revamp his image. Like, he's worse than Todrick to me. And I mean, what I just described, I mean, remember Omarosa? Like, she's done a lot of dirt, and a lot of people like are praising her sometimes. So it's real fickle. And I'm sorry to go on this little rant, but I just felt that way. Like, just don't watch the show. It's 6 episodes. Drag Race is gonna be 20. So I'm just like, okay, let the show fade into obscurity, and let Tajik fade into obscurity if you don't like him. That's my thing. I'm gonna continue to watch the show just out of curiosity. It's gonna be something I watch like maybe at 3 a.m. as I'm about to go to sleep or something. I'm not gonna like try to catch it. Um, what else? There was something else about the show I wanted to say. And Drag Race, like they shortened the show to an hour. It is not the Real Friends of WeHo's fault that they did that. Like, I'm pretty sure Rue signed on the dotted line that, oh, episodes an hour, okay, we got 30 minutes of Untucked too. And then last season, people were complaining about how long Drag Race was. So it's just fickle to me. And that's why I stay in my little Housewives bubble. I can tolerate that fan base because I think the Housewife fans are a little bit more, they have more couth. Let's just say that. So let me see what y'all talking about while I was on that little tirade. Right, Issa could have made him a gay TV series on HBO Max. Yep. They could have like maybe produced a show together, something. Wait, hold on. We are sacrificing more Drag Race time for 6 episodes of this nonsense. That's the thing. Like, after the 6 episodes, I don't think they're going to run anymore. It's just going to be Drag Race and then Untucked, and that's it. But I don't think the show had to do with Drag Race being cut. I don't know. That's just me. I don't think there's like footage somewhere like of hour and a half episodes. Let's see. WeHo trying too hard. It's meh. We as gay people shouldn't tolerate trash shows either. I agree. You don't like Dorian? I don't really care for him, but I don't have enough energy to dislike him either. It was disturbing. Dorky, if you're talking about the same thing I was. Let's see. I will continue to pay Miss Rick Hall dust. I caught what excuse me, I caught one episode and Kenya was kicking that guy's ass. Oh, did you see the Special Forces show with Kenya? I didn't. I might check it out. What channel and what time and what day? And let me know. We're in the middle of the video, so just want to let y'all know to make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Follow a ninja. I want to get to 14,000 subscribers at some point. My goal is 20K this year, but we shall see. Also, I gotta plug the Patreon right quick. So on patreon.com/cdiggy1, it is $4 a month. On there, I have over 100 videos. I do a lot of videos about my personal life. I do some Patreon exclusive reviews. And I'm really excited. I mean, I do Pop Roast Extra with Alex, where we have like an unfiltered Pop Roast. And then I just started today doing Housewives Rewinds. And the first episode I did was for The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 4, episode 1, where Nene and Sheree are going back and forth. Like, while you were running around town with him, I was running to the bank, sweetie, cashing Trump checks, Donald Trump. So I did that episode. It was really fun. I just uploaded it, just letting y'all know. What else? Oh yeah, if you want to support me, like with a tip or something, it's Cash App $CBiggie1, and then there is Venmo. It is Chris Diggins. So, what other TV shows y'all want to talk about, or do we get to the Beyonce performance? Let's get to the Beyonce performance first. Let's see. Are people really watching Untucked though? This is only for the hardcore drag race people. Like honestly, if I wasn't doing the panel, like I would just watch the drag race show and that's it. I will never forgive Candy Muse for retweeting that mess. Well, I retweeted it too. Drag Race fans were complaining about the amount of episodes where there were several without eliminations, not the length of each episode. I feel like they were complaining about everything. Like, yes, they should have started eliminating people more, but I know a lot of people were saying the episodes are too long, like they can just skip to the runways and stuff like that. But now, I don't know, like it's been an hour for 9 seasons. And I think on season 9, they had like 12 or 14 girls, and they still had enough time. I just think the it's being edited very poorly, in my opinion. But I will say, like, that Snatch Game episode, they should not have had it as the third episode. It should have been later in the season, like it always is. You'll get there this year, Chris. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, can we talk about Blue Ivy wanting to go full out, but Beyonce was stopping her? Listen, your auntie don't have those apps. Enable Google Pay on your videos. How do I do that? Can you do that? Enable Google Pay? I mean, you can put a tip below too if you want. But let me know. Give me a message. I didn't even know I could do that. I'm gonna go check that out right after this video. But yeah, so Beyonce, she performed in Dubai. She was paid a lump sum of cash from this hotel as their big opening. In Dubai, they do it big, but as well as they do it big on the bigotry as well, as far as women's rights, gay rights, etc. But that's a whole nother topic. Anyway, it's just a little weird that Beyonce's doing, a gig like this, like a whole hour set, when we still waiting on visuals. She didn't promote Renaissance that much at all, and we're still waiting on tour information. So that's why this Dubai performance is very taboo right now. So um, we even heard before the show there was a strict no phone, no camera policy. But all the people that went to that show, like these are millionaires, billionaires, influencers and stuff like that. You think you're gonna get people to put a phone in a pouch? You think people not gonna record that ish? Thank you, S. Lloyd, for the tip. I appreciate you so much. Um, by the time, like I want to say 40 minutes or even 30 minutes into the show, people had their phones out. It was hitting Twitter like that. And of course, Mother B, she killed it. Absolutely. She put her all in that performance. I personally think, she is the best performer alive. And it can be argued that she is the best performer of all time, living or dead. So she is definitely into that conversation. It feels like her vocals got better. Um, what she was wearing was amazing. I heard she had foot surgery. Like she's just coming off of that. That's why she wasn't really moving and doing that. So I'm guessing that's why she came with the vocals. That mic was on. It was on. And what I absolutely love was she didn't do any new music. No new music, no Renaissance. I'm just like, you know what? I'm happy. Because if she would have did some Renaissance, I would have been very mad. Because I'm petty. Also, someone brought up a good point on Twitter. You think Beyonce gonna sing that gay ass album in Dubai? Especially they were saying one of the lyrics from the songs about specifically cozy. But what else? She did. I wish I would have got the track list out for y'all, but it was like stuff from Black is King. I think she did. Did she did Bigger or Spirit? She did Halo. She did Crazy in Love. She did like a lot of her safe pop songs. Like she did Countdown. What else? Love the poster in the back. Oh, thank you. These are four different pieces of art. I got it from something on Instagram, but it's like my favorite animes of all time, especially my girl. Um, I enjoyed the clips that I saw, and there was one like run that she did on the end of Junkin Love when she was like rising above the water. Stunned. I was stunned at those vocals. Like she was going up there with those. So I was really happy with that. The dancers, like the visual, just like of the entire stage, like when you get a Beyonce performance, you are getting your money's worth. I'm sure not that many people paid to go to this. Let me see. Um, Blue Ivy was there. I didn't catch the clip of it. I mean, I saw a picture of it. I saw she was trying to dance, but I didn't see the entire clip of it. I think she came out for Brown Skin Girl. Um, Beyonce did that to Jay-Z once too and stopped him from dancing. If it's not in the original choreo playing, she's like, nah. Love, let's see. Oh, I forgot to ask, have you seen Velma? I have not seen Velma yet. I've been hearing some terrible reviews for it though. If you're just coming into the room, hello. I'll be here for about 30 more minutes. We're just talking about the Beyonce Dubai performance. Uh, I'm surprised she didn't do Baby Boy. Well, she's in Dubai and she has to watch whatever she says, especially the lyrics. I'm sure she put like a lot of thought into that set list and what she can say. Apparently she got paid 24 million for this performance, and then it came out today that she actually received 35 million. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can't edit this out. We live, y'all. So she got paid $35 million allegedly for an hour performance. I mean, hey, they got the money to burn in Dubai. So I get it. I get it. Get up from whatever you're doing. Get 35 million for one performance? One performance. Well, an hour show basically. That's unheard of. It really is. So hey, if they want to drop that money on a Beyonce performance, a Beyonce show, a private one, have at it. Also, we saw a lot of cameos from celebrities and the Real Housewives of Dubai. They were there, like almost all of them. Like we saw Caroline, both Carolines, especially Brooks. I'll get to that later. Ayan, what's the other girl named Lisa? She was there. Ayan said she met Jay Z. She was with the celebrities. I'm not sure about Caroline Brooks, but it felt like Brooks and Ayan, they were both competing for who had the best Beyonce experience. Like, um, Brooks posted earlier today that Beyonce used my girls from the Glass House, my business, and then a little bit later we have Ayan. She's saying that Beyonce used all my models for her Ivy Park runway. I'm like, okay, we get it. Y'all had a good time. Y'all had the access. All right, we get it. Y'all had fun. Speaking of Dubai, I don't even know. Like, I heard that they're still casting. They start filming next month. Um, I could see only four of the original women coming back, but normally they maybe drop one person. But I don't know. I just can't see them bringing Sarah back. Nina, she got the coin. Like she's a billionaire allegedly, so I would think she would come back. But yeah, anyway, Beyonce performance was good from the clips that I saw, and hopefully, we get a Renaissance announcement, a Renaissance tour announcement, and then the visuals, of course. That's all we want. Let's see. That's why we don't have visuals. She had to pause to get the bag. Well, we definitely not gonna get the visuals if we keep like recording stuff and keep like doing what the queen tell us not to. Winston Duke, big thigh self was there. Winston Duke has been getting like a surge of I guess and he's like a surge of attention aesthetically, and he's fine. And I'm thinking he's getting a lot of what's that guy's name? Jonathan. Oh, what's his name? Jonathan Peters. Jonathan. Help me out, y'all. What's the guy's name? He's going to be on Ant-Man, Ant-Man 3. Jonathan Majors. I think that's his name. I think that's his name. I think he's getting a lot of Jonathan Majors attention because Jonathan Majors is with a white woman. And now you know how that, turned a lot of people off. I've been through this. But yeah, I'm thinking Winston Duke, he's for, the sisters or he dates within his race. So maybe that's why people flocking to him. Oh, he could have been got it. Yeah, I mean, he fine. He a little bit too brolic for me. I like a little bit more slim build. I don't really like the football player build. Jonathan Majors, I mean, he's fine, but don't get mad at me, y'all. Like he his face is just, it's odd. Like I think people love the features. Like he just looked like he been out in the sun doing a lot of chores for free. That's what he looks like in the face. But yeah, he's fine. He's a great actor, and it seemed like he's like cool as well. Uh, and I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Oh my god. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like his features, like sometimes like he don't even have space for all of the features. That's what I'm saying. That's all. Oh my god. That is not okay. Great. Now I'm canceled now. I'm canceled. Anywho, um, I mean, y'all can praise this man who don't even want y'all for one thing. For one thing. So before you criticize me, he don't want y'all. That's all I got to say on that. What other TV shows are y'all watching? And let's talk about it. Like, about Housewives. There is a special surprise tonight, y'all, on Housewives. Well, keep watching. Remember this, y'all. If you're watching here, make sure you watch Bravo tonight. Um, he does have an old man face. That's what I was trying to get to. But y'all know what I mean. I ain't gotta say it. I ain't gotta say it. A civil rights face. Maybe that's what I meant. Oh, also, if you have a question too, let me know. Chris, we are broken up for the next 60 seconds. Oh, fine, fine. I'm sorry. So Real Housewives of Potomac is tonight. I do know what happens in the episode. I can't really say how I know, but I'm gonna be very surprised about. Well, I can't say I'm gonna be on Housewives, but there's certain things as things that I signed, and I signed a NDA, so I can't be saying too much. But I know what's gonna happen on the show, and I'm very curious what people are going to say about Wendy on this episode because y'all riding for Wendy, but we'll see what Wendy does in this episode. And I'm going to see if y'all going to be like, oh, well, there they go again. There they go again, trusting these light skinned heifers. Read between the lines. Am I going to Lovers and Friends this year? I'm not. I saw, excuse me, I saw the all the artists that are performing. And while I love it, it's a 1 day tour. Absolutely the F not. I've been to enough festivals, I've been to enough concerts to know that you have all those people. It looks like there's 30 names on there. 30 names in 1 day. That means they're only going to be performing maybe one or two songs, maybe two songs. And then they're going to have different stages out there. You're going to be running back and forth in Vegas heat. No, no. Like if it was a 3 day thing, then yeah. But I'm not about to rush from stage to stage. Like, what if I want to see multiple people and then I got to choose between who to see? And then it's going to be minimum $300 for general admission. Then it's going to be different tiers where they're going to charge you even more or double. No, I'm not wasting my time. That is a cash grab off of our nostalgia. Um, I'm not on Housewives tonight. I can say that. But you might want to watch Bravo tonight. Um, don't be a Wendy hater. I'm not being a Wendy hater. I'm saying like watch tonight's episode and you will see what I'm talking about. What do you think about Phaedra possibly being on Married to Medicine? So we talked about this on Pop Roast on Alex's channel. We did that I think last week, but I don't mind it. And I think this is a better idea to have her still in Atlanta than have her on Dubai. Because I think if you add Phaedra on Dubai, like you're taking away like Real Housewives of Dubai. Like it's basically just gonna be like Dubai transplants when we want like an authentic show of luxury and not just transplants because it seemed like what Dubai's problem was, even though it was kind of like collectively boring. It had moments. The season had moments, but the transplants were the ones that made the show entertaining. Like you have the people that actually live there and they're not like or from there. That really wasn't Interesting. Let's see. Well, I'm only apologizing because, opinions have consequences now. You got to have the same opinion with some people or, they're ready with the pitchforks. Um, How was Lovers and Friends last year? I think there was an issue that they ran out of bottled water for people. It was really hot. Some sets were going over time because when you have stuff like that many people, they have to stay on time or they're going to run over. And if you run over on festivals, they get fines, like those huge fines. So that's why they'll cut off people's mics. They don't care who you are. Chris, I'm starting to date again. What cocktail should I order? I'm a lightweight. Okay. So if you're at the bar and I would say a margarita. That's easy. Depending on what type of bar it is, I would say a mojito, but don't do that at every bar because some bars only do it with bars that have mints because people bartenders hate making mojitos. I'm gonna just be honest with you, unless you're like at a southern destination or somewhere it's hot. Um, I love a lychee martini. I love lemon drop martini. Um, what else? Something easy, an easy cocktail. I don't like Cosmos like that. Oh, French 75. That is a really good cocktail. They serve it everywhere. It's classy. It's smooth, not too strong. All it is in a French 75. I'm gonna do that for my next Patreon cocktail video. Cause I'm not doing any more cocktail videos on YouTube. Y'all don't be watching. So the people that do watch, they can see it on the Patreon, by the way. Anyway, a French 75 is Prosecco. Well, it's gin, Prosecco, simple, and a splash of lemon juice. It is delicious. And good luck on your date. Look, ooh, I gotta say something too. I saw somebody I remembered last night. One of my F ninjas. I'm gonna go in depth about it on the Patreon on Chris's business. But yeah, I saw him and I was just like, oh man. I totally forgot what it was like to be in heat. And then soon as I hugged him, I was like, I'm in heat now. Anyway, I'm telling you too much of my business. I want to talk about it more on Chris's business. I felt like Krishan in that moment. I was just like, you know what? I might just risk it all just for a night. Just for a night. Oh, you can tell it's a little dry over here these days. Anyway, um, back to what I was talking about. Also, if you have a question, put it in the comments. I'm gonna be here for 14 more minutes. Giselle claims Wendy is jealous of Mia. I highly, highly doubt that. Giselle just be talking out her ass. I don't listen to her. Also, while we're on the topic of Giselle, a lot of people, because they filmed the reunion this week on this past Thursday, a lot of people were mad at the placements, and I have a lot to say about this. So, um, I'm guessing the from Andy's left, it was Karen, Candace. Who was behind Candace, y'all? Remind me, because after that was Mia. I think after Kansas it was Robin. Yeah, it was Robin on the same couch as Karen, which I thought was strange. And then on Andy's right, you had Giselle, then Ashley, and then Mia. So a lot of people were mad at this setup. And if you watch my Potomac reviews, you know how I feel about Candace. Oh, hello everyone, 197 in the room. We almost got 200. Thank you for joining. Um, I honestly think that Candace deserved first chair this season over Giselle, over Candace. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, Mia should be first chair, Wendy should be first chair. You can tell who don't watch Housewives or who just watch Housewives just for fun. I'm sorry, but you should know Andy Cohen is not going to have Giselle or Karen on the ends. Like Giselle or Karen, whether you like it or not, they are the faces of this franchise, of Potomac. Yeah, sorry, Potomac. Um, Giselle and Karen are guaranteed either first or second seat. Either that, just first or second seat. That's it. Candace and Ashley, they're guaranteed second seat. Or yeah, because they were pretty a part of the season. But I wouldn't have mind if Ashley or Candace was sitting closest to Andy. But now Robin, Mia, and Wendy, first chair, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And it just is what it is. So what I thought would be fair, and y'all can agree with me or not, from Andy's left, I would go Candace, Karen, then Wendy. Then on the other side, I would have put either Ashley or Giselle on the other side of Andy. Excuse me. Preferably Ashley, but Giselle or Ashley first and second chair. And then who else? Robin, and then Wendy. Not Wendy, I'm sorry, Mia. So you have Giselle, Ashley, Robin, Mia. So that's how I thought it was fair because when you look at it, it's pretty hard because you can't have people feuding on the same couch. I thought it was weird that Karen and Robin are on the same side. Let's see. Let me see if I can get down to all these comments. I'm annoyed that a Vicky Gunvalson commercial came on before I got to watch this video. Oh my God, really? Wow. I know what you're talking about, Chris. I'm definitely side-eyeing Wendy. You know, y'all might side-eye Wendy because I'm just like, girl, you had that much to say, but really? Really? Um, Also, I may be on Lonely Island, but Wendy can go. She doesn't mesh well with the girls. I agree with you. Like I like Wendy, but really I don't think she really fit in. And her scenes by herself are not interesting to me. I may be no, I sorry, read that already. I wonder will B be featured on Dubai Housewives? I doubt it. Because they're not filming right now. Don't forget to like the video, y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you. We have 200 people in the room. Hello. Got 107 likes. It takes you nothing to like a video. That helps me. Also, if you see the subscribe button, make sure you hit that, especially that little bell, because that's the issue. Like you got to click the bell to know when I have a new video posted. I love old fashions. I love old fashions too. I just got to be in the mood for whiskey sometimes. If I'm doing whiskey, that means I'm trying to be frisky. Whiskey makes me frisky. Ha! That is the first time I've ever said that line. But yes, whiskey makes me frisky. I don't see Bravo paying for actual footage of Beyonce. It will probably show the girls getting ready for it. I love a French 75. We see each other. You got good taste. When I was a lightweight, I ordered martinis and margaritas only, anything with the fruit. Chris, did you watch the Carisha Please podcast slash interview with Trina, where where Carisha confessed her love for golden showers? I don't like Carisha. Like, I just think she's ignorant. I don't forget what she said about if she had a gay son. Um, but I see how people get her pleasure, how they get entertainment and pleasure out of her ignorance. But I think it's cool what she's doing. I think, good for her. She has a come up. But I just think she's ignorant and foolish. That's all. I don't dislike her. I just think she's ignorant. Come on with the risky business. Oh, yeah. Giselle must know somebody on production that's her sorority sister because how is she getting away with mediocrity? Light skin privilege. Hey, Chris, have you and Alex? You and Alex should definitely do a season finale live watch. That would be awesome. We will think about it. Gone are the days where the sitting charts even matter anymore. I said what I said. Excuse me. Was Wendy first chair last season? I don't think so. Was she? I think she was maybe second chair. Why y'all hold Wendy to everything she do when Mia is just as flippy and floppy as Wendy and Ashley? Well, the gag is Mia and Wendy can go. Mostly Mia because she's a liar. She contradicts herself a lot. She's an agent of chaos and just be saying ish to be saying it. So yeah, she can go. Both of them can go. Carisha is a beautiful buffoon. I agree. I don't think Wendy will be back. Production never made Giselle and her sit down not once this season. That sealed the ice put to me. Okay, I guess y'all must be typing real fast. Trying to give me strokes reading this. Make sure the bell is dark, otherwise you barely get notifications. Thank you. Hello to Andrea Rogers, my moderator. Thank you. I think she was foster chair last season, first chair last season because didn't she sneak a look at Andy's cards? Wendy was first chair last season. Oh, was she? Okay, well, good for her. I know it's a different time, but I wish the City Girls would just make music. It wasn't terrible. Anytime they speak, it's just ignorance. Yep, iced out. I'm sorry. Robin, Wendy, Mia, and Ashley can get the F. Okay, let's see. Damn, we only got 4 minutes left, y'all. That passed by so fast. What do you think of Phaedra on Married to Medicine? I just said it earlier. I don't mind it. I'm actually here for it. I don't want the city girls to talk or make music. I mean, they can at least make music. They make good summertime party music. Mia hit Wendy. That's enough to leave. Yeah, but watch the episode tonight. Thoughts on the Scream trailer? Oh my God. It was good. It was really good. I was a little gagged by it. I might be seeing Scream opening night. That looks like an opening night movie. It looks good. They are cutting up in my city, literally. So I can't wait to see it. What do you think could help Atlanta get momentum back by bringing back Portia, Phaedra? Um, I just feel like with Atlanta, it's mostly about the check. Like they're just not. I feel like they're not being like. It just feels like a job for them. Like we're not really seeing their daily lives. It's just they're making TV for us. Unlike like the earlier seasons where they used to like. I don't know. It just felt more authentic. That's the word I'm looking for. Like the authenticity sometimes is just missing. Like, oh, we're gonna go after Kenya just to activate her or Candy or something like that. Like, like Miami, they're having a really good season and like they're just living their lives. They're living their best lives. And they're not like it doesn't feel orchestrated like the drama. Let's see. There was an announcement for a major cast shakeup. I can't wait because a lot of people need to be leaving on Married to Medicine. They have a really good cast, but they need to be put on their toes. It's been 10 seasons. Like Dr. Jackie, you might need to be a friend of now. Anila, you in trouble, girl. Contessa, you might be in trouble too. What do you think the dynamics are going to be like for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It definitely just depends on who they bring. And we're gonna get that announcement maybe next month or in March. Any tips for people going to Mardi Gras for the first time? Be careful. Do not wear shoes that you like if you're going on Bourbon Street. Make sure you are very cognizant of your surroundings. Like, even though New Orleans is gentrifying very fast, there are still some neighborhoods and areas you need to stay out of if you don't know the area. But other than that, have fun. I might go to New Orleans for Mardi Gras. I'm kind of like, right now it's getting a little bit lower. I'm like 30% maybe going because I'm already going to California in 2 weeks. I'm going to a vineyard. I'm going to Napa Valley, y'all, in San Francisco. I might see Alex too while I'm there. Are you excited about Shade new music? Shade? Who's that? All the Housewives shows need to be recast. Okay. I'm not sure if I agree. Chris, what songs are you excited about seeing Rihanna perform at the Super Bowl? Um, Actually, just to see Rihanna at the Super Bowl will be enough for me. I mean, I wouldn't mind hearing "Where Have You Been." Um, Rude Boy. I'm just curious to see what she's gonna do. I do like "What's My Name" too. That's one of my favorite Beyonce. Ooh, Rihanna songs. Freudian slip. Did you care for the Love and Marriage DC since episode one? I can't watch it. Can't wait to see your Miami review. I'm gonna do that tonight. I cannot wait. Chris, have you seen Jeepers Creepers Reborn? I have not. I'm not really like a horror fan. Let's see. ATL did too many swap outs. They did. What else? Contessa's annoying. Any tips for us that's about to relaunch a YouTube channel? Consistency and just make sure you pay attention to what videos do well and give people the content they want to see. But you definitely got to be consistent and keep making videos, at least 3 videos a week. I think Wendy tries too hard to fit in with the light skinned women. I agree. Where she just unconsciously forgives them. Keep that in mind tonight when you're watching. What's My Name is my favorite too. Yeah, I don't watch the Love and Marriage series. It's just not interesting to me. Are you looking forward to the Salt Lake City reunion? Absolutely not. I'm not even reviewing part one or part two. I'm reviewing all 3 parts together because I'm not wasting time. I am not. I don't even know why they're making 3 parts. Am I watching The Last Amongst Us on HBO? I've been hearing a lot about it. Is it The Last of Us? Is it the right title? I've been hearing a lot about it. I'm familiar with the video game just a little bit, but I am going to watch the first episode soon because I've been hearing a lot about it. This was fun. Gotta go. And thank you for bringing us a video today. Yeah, so y'all, it's over the hour mark. Also, I gotta prepare to be on the panel at 5 p.m. So I'm gonna be live again. Also, make sure you watch Bravo tonight. Wink, wink. Um, what else? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Again, the Patreon. A lot of good content coming on there soon. I'm excited about it. It is only $4 a month, y'all. Just try it out to see if you like it, and if not, it's for that. Like, look, that is the price of a 4 for 4 at Wendy's. Look, $4. It ain't nothing. I'm telling you. Support Black content creators. Anyway, um, look out for my next review on the channel. It's going to be the Real Housewives of Miami episode, I believe 10. Um, what else? The Potomac review, of course. And yeah, that's about it, y'all. So this was fun. I will see y'all at 5 p.m. for those who want to join at the panel for our drag race discussion. With that, y'all, I will see y'all later. Bye.